Hello Easy Nation, welcome to one of my favorite videos of the year. Every year I do a collection update of all my movies, TV shows, Blu-rays, 4Ks, all the goodness and all the funness. Yesterday I had my video game update, so now I'm doing my movie update. But first we're going to start with TV shows because I have my TV shows separated from my movies. So we're going to begin with my TV shows. So first off I have Arrow Season 2. Arrow, something I would like to have the complete collection of. I see it on Amazon every Black Friday. Oh, it's like, I really don't want it yet. But second season is probably the best season of the show. Next we have Avatar: The Last Airbender. Love Avatar: The Last Airbender. One of my favorite animated shows. Never actually watched it on this form yet, but we'll probably do that one day. Next we have Batman the Ant-Man series, one of the greatest animated series of all time. Just such a great series. Love Batman because I'm Batman. Next we have one of my favorite sci-fi shows, Battlestar Galactica. Look at this collection. I mean, there's all the seasons. They have the specials in there. Just such a great show. Love Battlestar Galactica. If you've never seen Battlestar Galactica, do yourself a favor. It didn't end the best, but it's still a pretty good show. Next, we have Breaking Bad. I got this show last year for Christmas, and my girlfriend got it for me, and actually got me on DVD by accident, and she turned that in and traded in for Blu-ray because we don't like DVDs around here. We like Blu-rays. But she made up for it for the Blu-rays. Next, we have Cowboy Bebop, one of my favorite animes of all time. Just such a great little series, and yeah, I love it. I've watched this version. It's pretty great. Next we have Dexter, the first season. This is another show that I would like to have the complete set of the entire show. Even though it ends bad, but the follow-up shows have made it more bearable. Next we have the Doctor Who David Tennant collection. This is his run as the 10th Doctor, not the most recent run as the 14th Doctor. I really like David Tennant as a Doctor, one of my favorite Doctors. IONZ. Next we have Series 7 Part 2. I got this at Big Lots. Big Lots is shut down now in my area. But they had a bunch of Doctor Who-ness available. So I decided to get Series 7 Part 2. This is the one that has... what's that girl's name? The Impossible Girl, though. I do remember that. Oh, I had this in the wrong order. Oh, well. Next we have Doctor Who Series 6 Part 2. This was the last full season with Amy Pond and Rory. Good show, and it's a pretty good season. Next we have Doctor Who The Day of the Doctor. This is kind of like a mini movie, but really it's a TV special. This was the 50th anniversary. Was a great anniversary to Doctor Who. Next we have Doctor Who Time with the Doctor. This was the Christmas special that closed out the Matt Smith Doctor's run. Really loved this special. Day of Doctor's better, but it's still a great special. Next we have Doctor Who Last Christmas. I mean, this is... I might watch this for... me and my girlfriend might watch this, but she's never watching the Peter Capaldi Doctor Who-ness yet. And I really like that. I mean, Santa Claus is in it. Nick Frost's Santa Claus. Pretty good special. Next we have Doctor Who Twice Upon a Time. This was when you have... what's that guy's name? I'll just look at the back. David Bradley, who played Filch in Harry Potter. He plays the first Doctor. And it's basically Peter Capaldi's Doctor doesn't want him to regenerate. It's probably one of my favorite Christmas specials. Just great episode. Next we have Neon Genesis Evangelion. My brother bought this for me for Christmas. To be honest with you, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I watched one episode when my internet was out last year, and I just didn't really care for it. Next we have My Hero Academia Season 1. Love My Hero Academia. I've watched every season. This is something I would like a complete collection of. Once the show is probably over, I might start looking at that. Next we have the first season of Mad Men, another show that I would like the complete collection of, but I'll get that one day. Next we have Firefly, one of the best shows of all time that was canceled way too soon. Josh Whedon, Nathan Fillion, just such a great, some great episodes. Love that show. Next we had the first season of Dragon Ball Z. My internet was out for a while, and I was like, let's buy the first season of Dragon Ball Z. Watched a few episodes, really enjoyed it. Actually wouldn't mind owning more of it. Next we have Sherlock. Sherlock, such a great show. Benedict Cumberbatch, Martin Freeman, great stories, great episodes. Just season 4 is the weakest of it, but the first 2 seasons are really good. And my final TV show is Ted Lasso. Love Ted Lasso. One of my favorite series of the last probably 5 years. I mean, it's a show that is the equivalent of a hug. And I love Ted Lasso. It's just such a great series. Watchmen. This was a show on HBO. Really liked the show. And yeah, I saw it on sale, I think, this year. I was like, ooh, Watchmen. I really like that show. So yeah, that concludes my TV. Now it's time to move on to my movies. So this year, I decided something interesting. I decided to arrange my movies by 4K to Blu-ray. So now I am going to talk about all the movies that I have in 4K. And, you know, I was like, I won't have that many. But then as I kept going, I was like, I kept finding a 4K throughout the year. But, like, when I would go through my movies to organize them, I'd be like, oh, there's another 4K. There's another 4K. I guess I have a problem. So first off, I have 1917. This is a World War I epic movie directed by Sam Mendes. Absolutely love this movie. I haven't seen it in 4K technically because I have an OLED TV now. So I'm betting the movie looks even better in 4K on the OLED. So I'm looking forward to watching that. Next, Accountant 2. I recently just picked this movie up on Black Friday, and I really like the Accountant 2. I don't own the original Accountant, so I do need to own this, but I do think this is better. This is more than likely be in my top 10 movies. If not, I'll be kind of shocked. Next, we have Batman Mask of the Phantasm. I picked this up earlier this year. Love this movie. It's a great Batman movie. Great origin story. And it's just awesome. Next, we have The Batman with Robert Pattinson. This is such a great movie. I've seen it a few times. I was just talking about this movie earlier this week at work. And I think it's just... Robert Pattinson's a really good Batman. I really like the villains. I think it's just such a great movie. And yeah. Next, I have Braveheart. Just one of my favorite movies of all time. I have not got a chance to watch this in 4K. I got this last year for Christmas, and I need to watch it in 4K because I love Braveheart. It's been a few years since I've seen it. You may take the lives, but you'll never take our freedom. Next, I have Blade Runner 2049. Just such an excellent sequel. Visually amazing. Love Denis Villeneuve. Just such a great director. One of my favorite directors right now. And absolutely love Dune. Casablanca, my favorite romance film of all time. One of my favorite movies of all time. Humphrey Bogart, Ingrid Bergman. I mean, just such great chemistry. How it ends, just incredible film. Love Casablanca. Next, I have The Color Purple, a movie I have not even taken out of the seal. A lot of these movies I have not even taken out of the plastic. Love Color Purple. Was a very enjoyable film. Good musical. I like a good musical. Next, I have the Dark Knight trilogy in 4K. It is sealed. Love these movies. I mean, I have a lot of Batman movies in 4K. I just noticed. Absolutely love the Dark Knight trilogy. It's just so incredible. Next, we have The Departed. Just such a great movie. DiCaprio, Matt Damon, Jack Nicholson, Marty Scorsese. I mean, that scene when Nicholson is interrogating DiCaprio. It's like, are you a fucking co-op? He's like, no, I'm not a fucking co-op. Doctor Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, is a great 1960s movie directed by, let's see, what's that guy's name? Stanley Kubrick. Just such a good movie. Very funny. It reminds me of that movie I just saw, House of Dynamite, but this is a lot better version. Next, I have the collection of Dune 1 and Dune 2. Dune Messiah comes out at the end of next year, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. I love the first two Dunes. I like the second one more. It was my favorite movie last year, and I'm glad to have them both on 4K. Next, I have Edge of Tomorrow, a great Tom Cruise movie, which was basically Groundhog's Day. Just such an awesome movie. I'm looking forward to seeing that in 4K. I haven't only seen it in Blu-ray. Next, we have F1, a movie I just recently picked up. Love this movie. I totally want to see it again. I was shocked if this movie is not on my top 10 because I'm recording this in November. So I'll be kind of shocked if it's not on my top 10 because right now it's like really high on my list. Next, we have Fall Guy. This was a movie that came out a couple years ago. Really enjoyed it. I remember my girlfriend was really mad at me because she really wanted to see this movie, and I went to see it without her. So one day I'll have to make it up and say, see, I told you I'd take you to see Fall Guy. Next, we have The Fabelmans. This is the Steven Spielberg biopic movie. This is such a good little biopic, directed film by Spielberg. Really good one. Next we have Field of Dreams, just such a good baseball film. If you build it, they will come. It's just such a cool film. Next we have Galaxy Quest, and this is one I picked up on an Amazon Day sale this year. I mean, this is just such a funny movie. It's a parody of Star Trek, but it's also takes a lot of love for Star Trek. Never give up, never surrender. I mean, are you not entertained? Gladiator, just one of my favorite films of all time. Watched it last year in 4K on my OLED TV and was kind of blown away of how good it looked. Next we have Godzilla vs. Kong. This is a 4K steelbook. I mean, look how pretty this looks. Doesn't it look so good? Anyways, I really enjoy Godzilla vs. Kong. It's just such a fun movie. Goodfellas, this is another Marty Scorsese movie. Just such a good crime film. De Niro is good in it. Joe Pesci. What's that guy's name? Ray Liotta, who's no longer with us. Rest in peace. Such a good film. Absolutely love Goodfellas. Next, I have In the Heights. This is a Lin-Manuel Miranda based story, directed by John Chu, who did Crazy Rich Asians. Also did Wicked. Love this film. It's very emotional. The musical numbers are great. I mean, the song 36,000 or whatever it was, I can't remember the title, but it was a good number. Inception, one of my favorite Christopher Nolan movies, also one of my favorite movies. I would want to see this movie in 4K. I think it will look absolutely beautiful. Love that movie. Next we have Jaws, one of my favorite Spielberg movies, one of my favorite horror movies. I mean, the music, and as using shadows to make the monster even more scary, was just so brilliant by Spielberg. Next we have Zack Snyder's Justice League. Love this film. This version of the movie is great. It's the only version of the movie to watch. The Joss Whedon version sucks. This one is actually incredible. And yeah, I totally need to watch that again. It's a very long movie, but it's totally worth it. Next we have Jurassic Park, the original, the only one that counts. I love Jurassic Park. The first one is just such an awesome movie. The story is great. The characters are great. Life finds a way. The Maltese Falcon, another Humphrey Bogart film, is what dreams are made of. Such a good movie. Next we have North by Northwest, this is a Cary Grant, Alfred Hitchcock directed film. One of my favorite Hitchcocks. North by Northwest is great. Cary Grant is still incredible in that role. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, this is a movie I've been trying to get for years, and I finally got it. Because I have most of the Tarantino movies. But this one's great. It's a great story. DiCaprio and Brad Pitt play off each other so good. And I love Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I love Tarantino movies. Next we have Oppenheimer, another Christopher Nolan movie. I saw this movie twice in theaters. Once in IMAX, was incredible. Love this film. One of my favorite movies of the decade so far. Be shocked if it doesn't make my final list when I do that in 2030, which is still like not that long, not really that far away now. Next we have Rear Window, another awesome Alfred Hitchcock movie. This one had Jimmy Stewart in it. Basically, he's in his apartment, has a broken leg, and he thinks something mischievous is going on around his neighbor's house. Such a good film. Next, we have Ready Player One. This movie is just awesome. Spielberg directed again, based off the book. It's just such a very interesting movie. Next, we have I have Reservoir Dogs. Reservoir Dogs is Tarantino's first movie. I really like this cover. It's also in 4K, as all of these movies are. I mean, it's just such a good one. Next, we have Scarface. I've never actually seen Scarface. I've heard it's good. I saw it on 4K when I was at McKay's when me and Rainy Cage when we did the 50th anniversary thing. Singing in the Rain, just one of my favorite musicals of all time. It's so much fun, so easy to watch, and I want to watch that movie again. It's been a while. If this movie's not my favorite movie at the end of the year, I'll be kind of shocked because I absolutely love this film. Just such an incredible film. Chadwick Boseman. Ryan Coogler did such a good job too, because he's always been like that more realistic director. I mean, he did do Black Panther, but Creed was incredible. Fruitvale Station was good, but Sinners was just such a good movie, and to make a vampire movie, I just not expect that from him. So, yeah, that's a good movie. Next, we have Shawshank Redemption, one of my favorite movies of all time. I hope it's a good day. Sometimes the best days, and not a good day ever die. It's just such a good film. Next, we have Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Probably one of my favorite Marvel movies of the last few years, because they haven't been making a lot of good movies lately. Next, we have Soul. Just such a beautiful, really the last great Pixar film. Tells a great story, directed by Pete Docter, who did Up and Inside Out. Love that film. Next, we have Spider-Man No Way Home. This is the last Spider-Man movie to come out, and which the new one comes out next year, which I'm very excited about. But this one brought in Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man, all the villains back. Just such a good film. Next, I have Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This was the animated Spider-Man movies with Miles Morales. I love these movies. I haven't seen this movie since the first time I saw it at the theater. Still sealed. Looking forward to rechecking it out. Probably watch it closer when the next one get ready to come out, which is going to be a while. Next, we have Top Gun. The original Top Gun in the 1980s is such an awesome movie. Love it. And finally, we have Top Gun Maverick. One of my favorite movies of the decade so far. Such a great to be able to make another Top Gun movie and actually make it good and not cheesy. That's impressive on its own. Next, we have Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Just such a awesome movie. One of my favorite James Cameron movies of all time. It still looks good today. Would like to watch that in 4K. I feel like it would be pretty awesome. There's a movie I picked up recently this year, and that is the double feature of Us and Get Out. Both Jordan Peele movies. Like both of them. I think I like Us more than Get Out. Get Out was probably his most popular movie, but Us is the one I think was really good. Both are good, though. Next, we have Wicked. I just recently rewatched Wicked in preparing this for Wicked Part 2. Really enjoyed this movie. I like this one a lot better than the second one. But I will definitely buy the second one when it comes out. And if there's a double pack of it, I'll probably just get that because it'll be all in one. Next, we have Wild Robot. I have watched this movie this year. Made my girlfriend cry. I told her, I said, this is going to make you cry. And she said, no, it won't. It made her cry. Next, we have The Wizard of Oz. I really enjoyed The Wizard of Oz. I had not seen this movie in a very long time. It was my mom's favorite movie. I really want to watch it just because of the fact that Wicked and just that kind of stuff. So I think I would definitely want to watch Wizard of Oz again. And my last 4K movie is Zodiac. I love Zodiac. It's a David Fincher movie, all about them trying to find the Zodiac killer. Such a good film. Really enjoy it. Definitely want to watch it. And now we're moving on to the Blu-ray section of this video. Next, we have 3:10 to Yuma. This is a Western that had Russell Crowe and Christian Bale in it. It's directed by James Mangold, who's one of my favorite directors right now. Such a really cool little Western movie. This is a recent buy. This is 12 Angry Men. Amazon had a lot of classic movies on sale this year, so I picked up a bunch of them. 12 Angry Men is one of them. This is just such a great little movie that's about them trying to figure out, did this guy murder them in the justice system? As they're like, one guy was like, well, let's just hurry up and get this over with so I can go, so go see the Yankees play. But they have to dive in a little more into it, and it makes for such a really good film. The next one is 12 Monkeys. This movie I have not seen long time, but I remember really enjoying it. It's Bruce Willis, time traveling, also got Brad Pitt in it. Before really he was Brad Pitt. Really good film. Next we have 13 Hours of Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. I've seen this movie recently. I do really enjoy this one. This is one of those Michael Bay movies that is actually pretty good. Better than what I thought it was going to be, especially when it came out in January. Next we have 21 Jump Street. Funny movie. Absolutely hilarious. 22 Jump Street might be funnier than the first one. This one's set more in college than in high school. Really funny movie. 40-Year-Old Virgin. Funny movie. Steve Carell really coming out party for him. Just such a good movie. 101 Dalmatians, the animated version of it. I have not seen this movie since I was a kid. So definitely need to check that out again because I think I would probably either enjoy it or just be like, it's okay. Next we have 127 Hours. I've actually never seen this movie. I believe I got this movie at a Goodwill. I definitely should watch that. Next we have 500 Days of Summer, one of the best romance films, comedy films. Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Zooey Deschanel, just such a good movie. Has a really good ending. The Adjustment Bureau, good movie. Matt Damon and Emily Blunt. Angels Wear Hats. I mean, what more do I have to say? Next we have Akira, or Akira. I think it's actually pronounced Akira. I've never actually seen this movie. I've heard it's amazing. It's a cool little cover. Look at that slip. Nice and pretty. Next we have the animated Aladdin. Aladdin's one of my favorite Disney animation movies of all time. Absolutely love this film. Robin Williams as Genie is great. And in the live action Aladdin movie, it's 100 times better. Still a really enjoyable movie. I believe I got this movie from Randy Cage when he upgraded his to 4K. The Blu-rays are fine with me because, to be honest with you, I'm more likely, if I have both movies, I'm going to watch the original. Next, I have the 8-film collection of Alien. It has all the Alien movies. I believe the only one it doesn't have is Alien vs. Predator. Let's make sure. Alien 3. I've actually never opened this before. I got this at McKay's. They had it really marked down. Yeah, it has all of them but Alien vs. And I like the Alien movies. They're alright. I've only actually seen the first one. I like Prometheus. It's weird. But Alien Covenant was really good. Alien Romulus, that's one I probably need to get. This is a recent pickup when I went to McKay's. It's Almost Famous. Such a great movie, especially if you like music. This is Cameron Crowe. Really good film. Next we have The Amazing Spider-Man. This was a fun, I would say a different version of Spider-Man. Just a little more of I'd say more millennial Spider-Man. I think it's good. Andrew Garfield's great, and the relationship between him and Emma Stone is perfect. American Graffiti, I've never seen this movie. This is a George Lucas movie. This was his first or second movie he directed. This is what got him to do Star Wars. Next we have American Made. Tom Cruise he's a pilot. He smuggles drugs. Very good movie. This is a recent buy this year, and this is American Pie, the 4-movie collection. It has the first it has American Pie 2, American Wedding, and then it has American Reunion. I like all 4 of those. Some of the other American Pies they're dumb. Next we have Anchorman, The Legend of Rob Burgundy. Such a funny movie. Probably the best role Will Ferrell ever played. Just such a funny character. Next we have Annie. This is not even my movie. This is my girlfriend's movie. I don't really have any other plans over watching it. I have Ant-Man. This was in 3D. So I don't have 3D. So I guess I'll never watch the 3D. Really like Ant-Man. It's a very good movie. Apocalypse Now. This is probably a movie I probably need to get rid of because I got it for Christmas one year for my brother, and I've watched the movie a few times. I don't really enjoy it. It has some iconic lines like "I love the smell of napalm in the morning," and then some of the imagery by Francis Ford Coppola is great, but other than that, it's not my favorite. Next, we have Apollo 13, awesome space movie. Tom Hanks. Houston, we have a problem. This is one of my favorite Ben Affleck movies. Argo is just so incredible. And it just makes you want to tell people, Argo, go fuck yourself. Next, we have Arrivals. This is such a awesome movie directed by Denis Villeneuve. Amy Adams and Jeremy Renner are great in this movie. Just absolutely love it. Next, we have The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. Such a very interesting film. Tells a story about how Jesse James got killed by Robert Ford. I believe Robert Ford was played by Casey Affleck. It's a very long movie. I think I watched it when me and Rain Cage were doing the Easy Cage show. And I was like, I need to watch that movie. I couldn't find it anywhere, but I was able to find it pretty cheap. So I was like, I'll buy that. Next, we have the Austin Powers collections. I have not seen Austin Powers since I was young, and these are movies I definitely want to watch. Next, we have the original Avatar movie. I need to buy Avatar Way of the Water. Don't have that. I really liked the first Avatar. I saw it a few years ago for the first time in theaters with Frank Cage because it's his favorite movie of all movies. But I do really enjoy Avatar. It's not my favorite movie of all time, but it's still really good. Next, we have the original Avengers. Such an awesome, fun movie. I watched it recently. Me and my girlfriend, we were doing a Marvel Cinematic Universe rewatch. or for me, it's a rewatch. For her, it's her first time watching it, and she really enjoyed Avengers. And Avengers is such a fun little movie. Avengers: Age of Ultron. This is the second movie of the Avengers series. This is our last movie we will watch, and she was like, okay, she was actually kind of ready for this one to be over with. It's not the best one, but it's still enjoyable. Next, we have Avengers: Infinity War. I still think that this is the moment where MCU peaked, just because this movie is just incredible. It was the Empire Strikes Back of Marvel movies. Just such a great one, and it actually focused on Thanos as the main villain. Next, we have Avengers: Endgame. Such an awesome movie. Loved the finale to the part 2 of Infinity War. Just such a great movie. Just not as good as Infinity War. Next, we have The Aviator. This is Leonardo DiCaprio. He plays Howard Hughes. Such a really great biopic. Next, we have Baby Driver. This is just a fun movie to watch. The car scenes are incredible. I've seen this movie a few times. I really like it. And next we have Back to the Future. This is the Back to the Future trilogy. Has Back to the Futures 1 through 3. Really enjoy them. I actually think I've only seen the first one. I've seen bits and pieces of the second one. I've never seen the third one. But I saw it for 4K, but I was like, you know what? The Blu-ray is good enough for me. Next we have Bad Boys for Life. I'm not the biggest Bad Boys fan, but that one was actually pretty good. Next, we have Bambi. I have not seen this movie since I watched it on VHS. So it's been a long time ago. I'm very interested to rewatch that one day. I decided last year, I was like, I want to collect all the Disney movies because I don't want Disney Plus forever. And I finally canceled Disney Plus, and I have a lot of the Marvel movies now. Next, we have the 1989 Batman movie with Michael Keaton. You want to go nuts? Let's go nuts. Next, we have Batman Returns. Not my favorite Batman movie. Feels more like a Tim Burton movie. Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Be honest, I enjoyed this movie. I know it's not the most beloved Batman or Superman movie, and the Martha stuff is stupid, but there's a good movie in there. Next, we have A Tale as Old as Time: Beauty and the Beast. Really enjoy Beauty and the Beast. Love this animated movie, one of my favorites. Love Belle, love the songs, just great movie. I like the live action, don't own that, but I really like the live action of it. Belfast, love this movie. This was one of my top 10 the year it came out. Kenneth Branagh film, black and white. Just such a good film. Big, this is like Tom Hanks, a comedy where he's a boy, turns into adult, and still has the mind of a child. Really good movie. Very funny, too. Next, we have Big Hero 6. I mean, who doesn't love Baymax? Fun little Marvel Disney movie. I'm surprised they have not made a sequel to this yet. Next, we have Big Lebowski. So, I am not Mr. Lebowski. I am the dude. And also, John Goodman going, over the line! Over the line, Walter! Next, we have Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I've never seen this one, but who doesn't like Keanu Reeves? But oddly enough, I have seen the third movie of the series, Bill and Ted Face the Music. This was a really fun movie. Next, we have Birds of Prey and... Hold on, I gotta say the title, because I forgot it's had a ridiculous title. And the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. I mean, it was fine. I liked seeing Ewan McGregor as a villain. It was this movie was made in a very post-Me Too movement kind of style, where all men are assholes. So... whatever. Next, we have Black Hawk Down. I believe this was a Ridley Scott movie. Yeah, it was. Basically, Black Hawk Down. It's set in the Gulf War. You don't see a lot of Gulf War movies. This is like one of the first early ones. Not bad. Next, we have Black Panther. Very good movie. Ryan Coogler, Chadwick Boseman was born to play Black Panther. Unfortunately, he died. He was a great Black Panther, a great actor. Next, we have Black Panther, Wakanda Forever! It wasn't that good. Next, we have Blade. I've actually never seen Blade. Definitely want to watch it, though. Next, we have Blade 2. Haven't seen that either. So, next, we have Blade Runner, the final cut. This is the original. I already have Blade Runner 2049. I have that in 4K. I don't have to have this movie in 4K because, to be honest with you, Blade Runner is not one of my favorite movies. Blade Runner 2049 is really good, but it's fine. Next, we have Blazing Saddles one of the funniest movies you'll see. A Mel Brooks film, just very, very funny. Next we have Blinded by the Light. Very good movie. Takes the music of Bruce Springsteen, this Indian kid or Pakistani kid from who lives in London, who starts loving Bruce Springsteen's music. Very, very good movie. Next, we have Bohemian Rhapsody. I've been seeing all kinds of clips of Bohemian Rhapsody on YouTube lately, and I guess the universe is telling me, you need to rewatch Bohemian Rhapsody. Do really like the movie. Next, we have Boyhood. This movie took 12 years to make. All about this kid growing up and going through his teenage stuff, and how they made that movie like every summer was just incredible. I love that film. Next, we have Bourne Identity. This is the first of the Bourne movies. Really like the first one. Matt Damon's great. I like he's trying to figure out who he is. Such a good one. Next, we have Bourne Supremacy. Another cool Bourne movie. This is more action-packed. A lot of good action in this film. Really enjoy it. Bourne Ultimatum, the finale of the Bourne trilogy, even though there's more Bourne movies. I really do like Bourne Ultimatum. The action's good. The story kind of hits head. And yeah, really good one. Bourne Legacy, this is the one where they're like, hey, let's continue this franchise, but let's not have Matt Damon in. Let's have Jeremy Renner play a different character. It was alright. It's not as bad as people say it is. Next we have The Breakfast Club. Don't you forget about me. Good movie, great cast, just great John Hughes film. Breakfast at Tiffany's, just an all-time classic 1960s film with Audrey Hepburn, just iconic in that dress. Next I have The Bridge on the River Kwai. This is a World War II movie starring Sir Alec Guinness. Such an awesome movie. I've seen it once, and I saw it, I think, on Amazon. I think last year, or maybe it was this year. I can't really remember. And I was like, ooh, I have to have that. So yeah, very great buy. Next we have Bridesmaids. Hilarious film. Melissa McCarthy. I just really enjoy this film. It's the moment where she's like, I have to pee, and then she just she's like, I'm doing it, and it's in the middle of the street, and she just goes down. It's hilarious. Brooklyn. I bought this year. Me and my girlfriend watched it. She really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed rewatching it. This one I picked up this year, and that is A Bug's Life. This is a remake of The Seven Samurai, which I didn't know that as a kid mine, but it's hilarious that this is that. But I love Bug's Life. One of those early Pixar movies, but such a good film. I totally want to rewatch it and see if it holds up. Next we have Bumblebee, the best Transformers movie. I do like Transformers 1 though, but this one's really good. Next we have Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Great Western. Robert Redford and Paul Newman are great together. Just awesome Western. Next I have Sealed, Cabin in the Woods. Never seen that, heard it's really good. Next we have Captain America, the First Avenger. This is the first of the Captain America set in 1940s. I like this movie. I wish all the battle scenes were a montage, but still enjoyable film. Captain America Winter Soldier, I still think it's the best standalone superhero movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Love it, love the twist, everything about it's awesome. Captain America Civil War was the better Avengers movie, other than Avengers Age of Ultron. Everything clashes between Tony and Cap. Just great. Seeing heroes fighting heroes is good. And Hunter Zemo is an underrated villain. Next we have Casino. This is another movie I have not seen. Marty Scorsese film. Just say great. I've heard it's great. Just gotta watch it one day. Central Intelligence is an absolute hilarious film. Every time I watch this movie, I like it a little more. Steph, I think it's my favorite rock movie. That might be crazy to say, but I think it's the best one. Next, we have a double feature of Children of Men and Repo Man. My girlfriend bought this for me last year for Christmas. I don't even know what Repo Man is, but Children of Men is the movie that I really wanted. Love Children of Men. Next, we have Christopher Robin. Such a loving movie. Love Winnie the Pooh. Grew up with Winnie the Pooh. And oh bother. Next, I have the original Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. You know, there's a new one coming out this year. Or not next year. I don't know when it's coming out, but I'm very interested in it. It's Greta Gerwig. She doesn't make bad movies, even though I wasn't the biggest fan of Barbie. I know that might make me sexist because it wasn't made for me, but oh well. Next, we have Chronicle. Never seen it, but I've heard it's good. Next we have Cinderella, Cinderella. Every time we talk about her little mouse, my girlfriend always brings up Gus Gus, which I don't even know why I remember that, but I guess because every time I was like, I don't remember the right name, she's like, Gus Gus! So I really like Cinderella. It's one of those classic Disney movies. It's one of my favorite classic Disney films. And then we have Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Steven Spielberg movie was his second big movie after Jaws. Such a good film, very good. Ending is very like, whoa. Next we have Cloverfield. This is a great little monster kind of movie. They make 2 other Cloverfield movies, but I feel like this is the best one, in my personal opinion. I love the found. It's probably also one of my favorite found footage films. As If Clueless, just such a good come of age movie. Alicia Silverstone, also Paul Rudd in there. Next we have Collateral. This is I've never actually seen this movie, but I got it really cheap when Big Lots was shutting down. I've heard it's really good. Tom Cruise playing the villain role, something he doesn't really do often. This is a movie that's not technically mine. This is my girlfriend's. When she moved in, she gave this to me, basically. But I have seen this one for a change. And Concussion, it's a very good movie, very good Will Smith. This is another movie that's not mine. Colonial. She's never seen this. I've never seen this. I've heard this is awful. Though I think the only reason she has it is because it's got Emma Watson in it. Next we have Cowboy Bebop, the movie. I just talked about Cowboy Bebop earlier. This is the movie that ties into the show. Awesome movie, love the show. Movie's pretty good too. Next we got Crazy Rich Asians. Such an enjoyable film. Great, just great story, great characters. Looking forward to the sequel whenever that happens. I heard it's going to be a TV show. I think that's what I heard. Next we got Crazy Stupid Love. This is a very good movie. Steve Carell's great in it. Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone. This is like their first movie where you're like, oh man, those two have really good chemistry. Next we have Creed. Awesome movie. Was my favorite movie of 2015. I always like to mention that because when me and Randy Cage did our top 10 movies of 2015, he was floored that I had this over Star Wars Force Awakens. And I feel like I am on the right side of history after all these years later. Next I have Creed 2. Really enjoy Creed 2. It's not as good as the first Creed, but really good. I need to own Creed 3. That's the one I don't own. Next, we have Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I've seen bits and pieces of this movie, but I've never watched the full thing. That's something I definitely should check out. Next, we have The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. I've never seen this movie, but it's a David Fincher movie, so I've heard it's very interesting. Next, we have Dallas Buyers Club. I've never seen this movie either, but Matthew McConaughey won an Oscar, and all I gotta say about that is alright, alright, alright. Next, we have Dances with Wolves. Kevin Costner movie he won Best Picture for. I think he won Best Picture for this movie. Anyways, I've seen this movie, been a long time ago. Really enjoy it. Next, we have Darkest Hour. This is Gary Oldman playing Winston Churchill. Won an Oscar. Great performance, great film. Next, we have Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Probably the best Planet of the Apes movie it's ever made. Such a good movie. Love it. Next, we have Dazed and Confused. I have never seen this movie. One of the guys I work with has told me that I need to watch this movie, that it's one of the best high school movies. When I did my top 10 high school movies, he was mad that that wasn't on the list, so I eventually bought it and I want to watch it. I'm hoping next year. Next, we have Deadpool. Love Deadpool. Such a funny movie. Great comedy. Great. Ryan Reynolds was born to play that role. Next, we have Deadpool 2. Don't like Deadpool 2 as much. Next, we have The Descendants. George Clooney's wife died. He was also cheating on him. So it was like, oh, okay. It's also got young Shailene Woodley, and she's really good in that movie. Next, we have Deepwater Horizon, Still Sealed. Love this movie. Great. It made my top 10. Peter Berg made 2 movies this year. Deepwater Horizon and Patriots Day. I think Deepwater Horizon was really good, though. I think I like Patriots. I think Patriots Day was higher on my list that year. Next, we have Die Hard. Greatest Christmas movie ever. I mean, it's all about a man trying to get his family back together for Christmas. If that's not a Christmas movie, I don't know what is. And then we have Die Hard with a Vengeance, the third Die Hard movie. I'm not a big fan of Die Hard 2. Die Hard 3, though, is great because you have Sam Jackson play Seuss. And just an enjoyable movie. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Dirty Dancing. I have not seen this movie in a very long time. I think I remember watching it with Mom when it was replaying on TV. That's a movie that I want to watch again. Next, we have The Dirty Dozen. This is a... I've seen this movie last year. It was either last year or the year before. It was okay. It just, I was expecting a little more, and I think I fell asleep on it, to be honest with you. Next we have District 9, a movie I have not seen, but I hear I should watch. Django Unchained, one of my favorite Tarantino movies. Love the Western aspect of it. Very Tarantino-like, and it's just such a good film. Next we have Doctor Strange. I'm looking forward to watching this again. I really like it. It's when we're getting close to it on our Marvel rewatch. Right now we're on Daredevil season 2. Next we have Don John, directed by Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He's obsessed with porn. He dates Scarlett Johansson, Angelina Moore. It's a really good movie. Next we have Downton Abbey. Really like Downton Abbey. Such a good, this is a good, enjoyable movie. It's not as good as the show, but it's still very good. Downton Abbey, A New Era. This is a sequel to that movie. Not as good as the show or even the first movie. The third movie is really good too, if you not have chance to see it. Draft Day, love the kind of, I like the management of like, how are we going to handle this draft? Do we need to go after the first pick? Kevin Costner's great in that role. Next we have Dragon Age Dawn of the Seeker. Love Dragon Age. If you watch my video game collection, I talked a lot about Dragon Age yesterday, but Dawn of the Seeker is great. Great little anime film. Enjoy it. Next we have Dread. 99's not good enough. Love Dredd. The action is very awesome, on point. Love it. Drive. Never seen Drive. Ryan Gosling, one of my favorite actors right now. I would probably like it if I watched it. Next we have Dumbo. Be honest with you, I don't think I've ever seen Dumbo, but I was like, I'm building a Disney collection. Why wouldn't I have Dumbo? Next we have Dunkirk. World War II movie. Barry Anderson had 3 different perspectives, and they all kind of meet in the middle. Was an awesome film. Next we have Easy A. Really like Easy A. I haven't seen the movie in a very long time, but I remember watching. I think it was like right when I graduated high school, or right before. It was very good. Next, we have Age of 17. Haley Steinfeld is a troubled teenager. We have Woody Harrelson is the parent who doesn't really. He's the teacher that doesn't really like kids. I think Age of 17 is awesome. E.T. Phone Home. I'll be right here. I love E.T. Very, very enjoyable Spielberg movie. Really good. Next we have Emperor's New Groove, which also comes with Kronk's New Groove. Emperor's New Groove is good. It was one of those rare 2000 Disney movies that was actually pretty good. Next we have In a Watch, another great found footage film. Just Jake Gyllenhaal, Michael Pena are great. Just love that film. Next we have Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the first of the Harry Potter kind of prequels. I wouldn't say a prequel because it's more of a set in its own little thing. It has a lot of Harry Potter tie-ins, but I think Fantastic Beasts, the first one, is really, really good. And then we have Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald. I really like Johnny Depp as Grindelwald. I didn't really like not Javier Bardem, but I forget what the guy's name who played Grindelwald, the third one. I liked the second one. It felt more like the books and all the little small details you saw. I didn't like the third one at all. I was kind of glad when it got canceled. Next we have Fargo. This is a Coen Brothers movie I've never seen, but I've heard it's really good. And we have Fast and Furious, the original movie. I got all these movies from Raining Cage, so I'm about to talk about all of them real quick. I don't own the newest one, but I'll get there in a minute. Next we have Too Fast, Too Furious. This is probably my favorite Fast and Furious movie just because it knows exactly what it is. It's just Tyrese Gibson and Paul Walker in it. Very fun, enjoyable. It's also set in Miami. I think it's Miami. Yeah, it's Miami. Maybe it is. I can't remember. Next we have Fast and the Furious. These get confusing. This one, Dom's back in there, Vin Diesel. It's enjoyable. Fast 5 is like, alright, we are going full wheel into, see what I did there? We're going into this franchise. The bank heist is great, Rio is amazing, and I really like this movie. And also The Rock was a great antagonist to the movie. Fast Furious 6, this one, The Rock teams up with them to do a heist in London. Next we have Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. Technically the third movie in the franchise, but in the timeline of the Fast and the Furious, it is the 6th movie in the franchise. It's not confusing, but it's set in Japan. Never saw it. Furious 7, this is the one where I believe this is the one where Jason Statham shows up. Yeah, Jason Statham shows up. And also, this is the one where Paul Walker died while making. Very sad ending. Next we have The Fate of the Furious. This is the last Fast and Furious movie I saw other than Hobbs and Shaw. Dumb movie. Absolutely dumb movie. I mean, The Rock punches a nuke. What more can I say? Fast 9, never saw it. Rain Cage gave it to me. Just have never had a chance to see it. Nor do I really want to. Next we have Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Awesome movie. Hilarious. It's just such an iconic movie. One of my favorite John Hughes films. Fight Club, one of my favorite movies of all time. Without this movie, I would not be doing this YouTube channel right now. Fighter, great biopic. Christian Bale was great in it. Even though he did steal an Oscar from everyone who was a supporting actor because he really was the main character in the movie. But also Mark Wahlberg's really good in it. Finding Nemo, I believe this is a movie I got from Randy Cage. I've seen this movie so many times, I was just like, okay, I'm kind of over this. But Finding Nemo, not bad. Next, we have the Kevin Bacon version of Footloose. Great movie, great 80s film. Kevin Bacon, it's great. The remake of Footloose, I can't remember what year this came out, but I really enjoyed the remake. The original's better, but like I said, it's not every day a remake is pretty good. Next, we have My Name's Forrest Gump. Life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. I really like Forrest Gump. Should have won the Best Picture for the Oscar. It shouldn't have. But Tom Hanks is great in this role, and it's just such an iconic movie. Next, we have Free Guy. Free Guy is a great movie. Ryan Reynolds, Jodie Comer's great. I liked all the little video game ties in there. Just awesome movie. Frost Nixon, I started this movie, liked it, never finished it, so I had to get back into watching it. Really like Frost Nixon, what I watched of it. And it's directed by, what's that guy's name? Ron Howard. I believe it's a Ron Howard movie. Let it go, can't take it anymore. Frozen. It's alright. The Let It Go is what's known for me. And do you want to build a snowman? No! Frozen 2. I actually really like Frozen 2. I actually kind of like Frozen 2 more than the original. I know I'm probably in the very minority of the movie, but I really enjoyed it. Next we have Fury. I really enjoyed Fury. My grandfather actually was, he was actually in a tank near World War II, so I kind of gravitate towards that. But basically they're all in a tank. They're trying to survive the end of the war. Great movie. Next we have Gifted. I've seen this movie recently this year, but Chris Evans is the uncle to a really smart niece. He's trying to give her a normal life because that's what her mom wanted. It's a great film. I think I watched it this year, and it was an enjoyable rewatch. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I have never seen this movie. This David Fincher, one of my favorite directors. I think I'll like it if I ever watch it. Next we have Glass. This is the third of the Train trilogy. This one is not my favorite. I like the other two movies better, but still enjoyable. Next we have The Godfather. You come in here, you don't show me any respect. You don't call me Godfather. You're here to above me on my daughter's wedding day. How could you? I'm Godfather. I love The Godfather. The first one's my favorite. The second one's really good. I mean, the second one's like, I know it was you, Fredo. You broke my heart. And I never saw Godfather Part 3. I've heard I wasn't missing much. Next, we have Godzilla. This is the 2014 one with Aaron Taylor Johnson, which was kind of a love tale to Jaws. The movie has its moments, but you never actually see Godzilla throw down, which is what we wanted. We want Godzilla to throw down, and he just didn't. Next we have Gone Girl. That bitch was crazy in that movie. But Ben Affleck's great. Another David Fincher movie. I do like David Fincher movies apparently. Good Boys, funny comedy. I think it's made from the ones from the guys that brought you Superbad, Neighbors, and Sausage Party. Maybe not Sausage Party, but Superbad was funny. But Good Boys, very funny. I mean, it's always funny to see kids cut. Next, we have Good Will Hunting. Good Will Hunting is a great movie. I got it last year for Christmas. Haven't had a chance to rewatch it. Looking forward to doing that. Love that movie though. It's not your fault. Next we have Goosebumps. I mean, I remember watching Goosebumps as a kid. Is it the best movie ever? No, but it reminds me of those old Goosebumps stories. Next we have Gone with the Wind, 1939 classic film. The movie even has the intermission. So it's always great. I love Gone with the Wind. It's just such an incredible film. Epic of film. Next, Good Morning Vietnam. Such an awesome Robin Williams movie. Very funny. And also tells a really cool, serious war film. Next, we have The Greatest Showman. The music's better than the movie. I don't really like the story of it. Green Book, such a great film. Viggo Mortensen and Mahershala Ali was great in this role, and I made my top 10 that year. Next, we have Guardians of the Galaxy. This one is awesome. Love this. Kind of was like, I was like, okay, Marvel can do anything. They told a story about a raccoon in a tree, and I cared. What the hell is that about? Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I'm pretty sure I got this from Randy Cage. Not my favorite Marvel movie. Iron Man 2. For some reason, I don't have the original Iron Man. I thought I did, but I guess I don't. Iron Man 2 is fine. It's not my favorite. Hacksaw Ridge. Awesome war movie. Andrew Garfield got robbed of an Oscar. Should have won it. Just incredible film. Next we have Hangover. This is a steelbook. And I think I got it at Big Lots. Big Lots, whenever it was open, would occasionally have great deals, and I got that steelbook. Awesome fun. Happy Death Day. Love Happy Death Day. It's Groundhog's Day with a horror twist. She just dies every day. Very interesting. Next we have Harry Potter. This is the 8th collection film set on Blu-ray. Love the Harry Potter movies. Read the books. Looking forward to the show. I don't know how it's going to be, but I'm interested to see how it turns out. And then we have The Hateful Eight, another Tarantino movie. The Western twist. Just such a very interesting film. Next we have The Incredibles. Really like this movie. One of my favorite Pixar's. First Pixar movie that was rated PG-13. Very enjoyable. Villain's great. Also, where is my super soup? Next we have The Incredibles 2. I think I just got it because it was pretty cheap. I'm not the biggest fan of Incredibles 2. I like the first one a lot better. You know, we were advertising for a sequel for years, and it was just like, eh. Next we have The Incredible Hulk. You know, after my last watch of Incredible Hulk, I did not enjoy the movie as much as I did originally. So that's kind of disappointing. Next we have, we start my Indiana Jones collection. We have Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, or just Raiders of the Lost Ark, however you want to term it. Awesome action movie, just great character. Spielberg and George Lucas love child, love it. Temple of Doom, not my favorite Indiana Jones movie. It's also a prequel. It takes place before Raiders of the Lost Ark. And now my favorite of the Indiana Jones movie, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. My favorite of the series, just because they brought in Sean Connery as Indy Sr. And also you learn the origins of his name. Next we have Inglourious Basterds. Just such an awesome movie. The opening scene in the movie is incredible. Christoph Waltz in the movie is just incredible. Also, Brad Pitt is We're Gonna Kill Ourselves Some Nazis. Just very good movie. Next, we have Inside Out. Love this film. Incredibly emotionally filmed. The movie had left you like, man, especially when Bing Bong goes, you're like, holy crap. This is a great movie. Sequel, not as good. The Intern, such a sweet little movie of Anne Hathaway, Robert De Niro. I remember I saw this in theaters, really enjoyed it, and when I saw it on Blu-ray, I was like, oh, I have to get that. The Internship, not the best movie, but for some reason, I really like it. Interstellar, this is a movie I thought about upgrading the 4K because I think it'll look incredible, but for now, I still have it on Blu-ray. I like that movie. It makes you think, and it's such a good one. We have the first Ip Man movie, the only one I own, the only one I've seen. I really like the Ip Man movie. This is my introduction to Donnie Yen. Awesome action star, really good movie. Next we have The Iron Giant. This movie makes me cry every time I watch it. One of the best animated movies of all time. Directed by the guy who did The Incredibles. I do have the original Iron Man. I guess I had it in the wrong order, but oh well. Next we have the first It film. Really enjoyed this film. I like both of these movies. I need to own the second one. I messed up. I bought this movie, and then I realized on Amazon they had a collection of both It Part 1 and Part 2. Should have just bought that. Next we have the Jack Ryan movie collection. This is all the Jack Ryan movies with Chris Pine, Alec Baldwin, Harrison Ford, and Ben Affleck. I've never actually seen any of these movies, but except for the first one, I saw The Shadow Recruit with Chris Pine. Didn't really enjoy the movie, but I really liked the show that John Krasinski was in. Next, I have the James Bond collection. These are all the James Bond movies. This was the 50th anniversary collection. It has with Sean Connery, Timothy Dalton, forget the other people's name. Daniel Craig, Pierce Brosnan, just such a cool collection I have to own. This is Jason Bourne, the final installment of the Jason Bourne series. I guess they're not making no more Jason Bourne, which was fine because I didn't really like this movie. And this thing right here says the best Bourne yet. It's not the best Bourne yet. Next we have Heat. Such an awesome movie. De Niro and Al Pacino against each other. De Niro is the criminal, Pacino is the cop, and you also have Val Kilmer in there, where he's really good in the movie as well. Hell or High Water, a great modern day western. Chris Pine and Ben Foster are great. Also Jeff Bridges is good. This is a Sheraton movie. Because, you know, I always like to say I liked Sheraton before it was cool. You know, he's the guy who did Yellowstone. Next we have Hercules. Love the first Hercules animated film. Just so good. And musical numbers are good. Go to Distance might be one of my favorite Disney songs. Next we have Hidalgo. I watched this like back in the day when I was younger. Basically, you have Viggo Mortensen. He rides a horse in like I think it's the deserts. It's a good movie. Hidden Figures. I've never seen Hidden Figures. I don't know if this is mine or my girlfriend's, but I've seen bits and pieces of it, liked it, would probably love it if I ever watched it. This is a recent pickup I got at McKay's. This is His Girl Friday, one of my favorite comedies of all time. Screwball comedy, Cary Grant. It's just hilarious. And also, one thing I want to point out is the book for this is like a newspaper. So I think that was a really cool addition to the Blu-ray, because you don't get that much anymore in movies. Hitman's Bodyguard, not my favorite comedy. It has some funny moments between Sam Jackson and Ryan Reynolds, but Next we have the first of the Hobbit series. We have Hobbit: The Unexpected Journey. Probably my favorite of the series, just because I like the beginnings of it. We have the Hobbit: The Desolation of Smaug. I like this movie. It did the ending. It was just like, oh, we're just leaving it off for the third one. And The Hobbit: Battle of the Five Armies is not good. It was that was like, why do we make 3 movies? That's the whole thing I was thinking while watching that third movie. Next we have Hoosiers. I saw this movie back when I was in a school, and it's a great basketball movie. I haven't watched it in years. I definitely need to revisit it. Next we have How to Train Your Dragon. Awesome movie, great animation, one of my favorite DreamWorks. Next we have How to Train Your Dragon 2, really great sequel. I like that it takes place like 5 years after the events of the first one, so it allowed the characters to grow quite a bit. Very good. And then How to Train Your Dragon Hit the World, it was a very mediocre finale to the trilogy. Next we have a combo pack of Hot Fuzz, which is one of my favorite comedies of all time. I love it. I can watch it anytime. And then Shaun of the Dead, a really great zombie movie. Next we have Hugo. Hugo's great. Just a little kid. He's trying to figure out what this tape is. It was the last thing left by his parents. Very good movie. Also it has Chloe Grace Moretz in there, and she's really good. It's also a Marty Scorsese movie. It don't feel like one. Next we have The Hunchback of Notre Dame. This was just a pursuit to complete a Disney collection. I saw Hunchback of Notre Dame many years ago, like on VHS. I do not remember one thing about this movie, and I didn't even know there was a sequel to it. So that's interesting. Next we have The Hurt Locker. The Hurt Locker, I believe, is the one where they're trying to disarm bombs. I've never seen this movie, but it's Catherine Bigelow. I like her, and I also like Jeremy Renner, and I forgot what the guy's name, Anthony Mackie, who plays Falcon in the new Captain America. Next is I Love You, Man. Such a great little comedy. Paul Rudd, Jason Segel, really good. Really enjoyed this film. Next I have is If I Stay. Not my movie, my girlfriend's movie. She said she likes it, I guess, and yeah. I believe the premise of it is her whole family dies, and that she's like, what's the point of living? And there's this boy that she barely knows like, well, I guess I can stay for you or something. Next we have In This Quarter of the World. I don't know what this movie is, to be honest with you. I think I bought it. I think I read some really good reviews of it. I will definitely have to check that out one day. And then we have The Imitation Game. Such a great film. Benedict Cumberbatch, Keira Knightley, about the founding of the first computer that helped crack the Nazi code. You know the symbol on Apple? That's him. John Wick. This is the first of the John Wick franchise. This movie was one of the biggest surprises I've probably ever been to theaters to see, because when you saw the trailer, it was like, what the hell is this movie about? And then you watch it, it was like, this movie's freaking awesome. John Wick Chapter 2, he gets back into the game. No one really opposes him in this movie. He basically goes, it's like a video game. You're over-leveled, everyone else is under-leveled. John Wick Chapter 3, really like this movie. I like the first one better, but the third one's really good. I like the introduction of going to like his family, which kind of connects to the ballerina, and then I also really like all the different stuff what they did with the high table. Chapter 4 might be the best one. It's either this one or the first one, but his duel with Blind Donnie Yen was incredible, and the action scenes in this movie is probably the best of the franchise. So Chapter 4 probably is the best movie. Next we have Joker. Really enjoyed Joker. Joaquin Phoenix was great as the character. Wasn't the traditional DC Joker that I love, but still a very good movie. The second one, don't watch it. It's awful. Next is Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. I don't know if this is my movie or my girlfriend's movie. I think it's mine. I can't really remember. But anyways, I really like Jumanji. This first one is really good. I've never seen the original. I've never seen the second one to this. So, but I really like the first Jumanji movie. Next we have Jumper. I think a real guilty pleasure of mine. It's got, what's that guy's name from Star Wars? Hayden Christensen, and then it's also got Rachel Bilson. They eventually got married. It's also directed by Doug Liman, who did a lot of cool movies. Next, we have the animated Jungle Book. Not my favorite Disney animated movie, but it gives me the bare necessities. I have to watch it every now and then. And then I have the live action remake of the Jungle Book. This is probably my favorite live action remake. The CGI was incredible. We're like, hey, we can make Lion King like this. They can't. But the Jungle Book was good, and I just want to be like, ooh. Next we have Jurassic Park: The Lost World. Not the best Jurassic Park movie, but it's alright. Spielberg came back to direct it. At the end, it kind of became a Godzilla movie. Jurassic World, is it the best movie ever? No. Is it better than all the other Jurassic World movies they've done the last 2 years? Absolutely. It's fun. It was like we actually made the Jurassic Park a reality from the original movie, but it turns out that might not be a good idea. Next we have Just Mercy. I've never seen this movie. I've heard it's really good. I got it really cheap at Big Lots this year. Next we have The Karate Kid. Love The Karate Kid, one of my favorite movies of all time, one of my favorite sports movies. The mentorship of Mr. Miyagi to Daniel LaRusso is legendary. Next we have Keanu. Keanu is a Key and Peele film. Very stupid but very funny. Next we have Kick-Ass. This movie, it kicks ass. The Nick Cage scene is incredible. Next we have Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. They have the movie coming out this Christmas, The Whole Bloody Affair, which is supposed to be a cut of both Part 1 and Part 2. I just will have that on a Blu-ray, or 4K. I would definitely buy that if you release it 4K, Tarantino. Next we have Kiki's Delivery Service. This is an anime film directed by Miyazaki. Absolutely love this film. It's about a girl who she's a witch, and she decides that her gift to society, she's going to be a delivery service because she's good at flying. It's a very, very good movie. Next, we have Kingdom of Heaven. I haven't seen this movie in a few years, and I was going to watch this movie. I think it was last year, but my girlfriend saw the movie. It was like 3 hours, and she was like, "Hell no, we're not watching that." Next, we have King Arthur: Legend of the Stone, or Legend of the Sword. This is a very decent film. Wasn't my favorite. I got to see this movie early with Rainy Cage. We both really enjoyed it. I really like King Arthur. Next we have King Richard, the movie that won Will Smith his Oscar, which allowed him to slap Chris Rock in the face. This is a good story about he is the father of Venus and Serena Williams. Very good movie. Next, we have Kingsman: The Secret Service. Absolutely love this movie. The action's incredible. Recently rewatched this movie this year. Still holds up. Sequels, not so much. The King's Speech is such a great film. Great biopic on King George VI, about how he becomes king and as he tries to get through a speech problem. Knives Out, incredible film. Love this one. The sequel's good. I haven't got to see the third one yet. I'm wishing that Netflix will release Glass Onion on Blu-ray, but they're bitches. Next we have Kubo and the Two Strings. I absolutely love Kubo and the Two Strings. It's such a good little animation film. Leica Animations. It's just such a great movie. Next we have Kung Fu Panda. Jack Black as Kung Fu, about a panda who likes Kung Fu, and just enjoyable movie. Kung Fu Panda 2, very enjoyable sequel. Really like the villain better than in the first one. I like this one better than the first one. It's probably my favorite Kung Fu Panda movie. And then we have Kung Fu Panda 3. It was fine. Bryan Cranston shows up as Poe's dad. Real dad, not the crane, obviously. Next we have LA Confidential. I've never seen this movie, but I've heard it's really good. La La Land. This movie won the Oscar for 30 Seconds. Love La La Land, though, was an incredible film. Next we have The Lady and the Tramp. I have not seen this movie since I was a kid, so that's something I would love to revisit. The Last King of Scotland. I've never seen it, but I've heard really good things about it. Next we have The Last Naruto, the movie. This is a follow-up to the series. Really like it. It's a love story between him and Hinata. Like it. Next we have The Last Starfighter, another 80s classic film about this game. This kid beats this game and then gets recruited by aliens. I'm surprised we have not remade this movie. Of all the 80s movies they haven't remade, this is the one they haven't touched yet. I think that would actually be a decent remake, if done right. Next, The Last Mohican. I have never seen this movie. I've heard it's incredible. I Will Find You! That's the only thing I really know about it. A League of Their Own. There's no crying in baseball. Such a good movie. Tom Hanks. Incredible. And the show, don't watch the show on Amazon. It's awful. Next, we have The Legend of Tarzan. I think this was a Randy Cage gift. He upgraded at the 4K, I believe. Never seen it. We'll watch it one day, maybe. Next, we have the Lego Batman movie. I'm not a big fan of Lego movies, but the Lego Batman, because Will Arnett's Batman was hilarious. So that was one thing worth watching in that movie. Letters from Iwo Jima, one of my favorite war movies. Tells the Battle of Iwo Jima from the Japanese perspective, because all history is perspective, and this is one of my favorite war movies. Next, I have Lilo and Stitch. This is a 2-film collection. I believe it has Lilo and Stitch 1, and I believe it has Lilo and Stitch 2. Or no, it just has one. Oh no, it has 2. It has both movies are in the same Blu-ray. That's weird. Lilo and Stitch, I would love to own the remake of it. Limitless. I would love to take a pill that unlocked 100% of my brain. You know how much stuff I could get done? Lincoln. Awesome biopic. Tells a story about the 16th president as he's dealing with trying to keep the Union together and trying to abolish slavery. Very good movie. The movie really should be called Lincoln. It should be called The 13th Amendment or something like that. Next we have Lincoln Lawyer. Such a good movie. Matthew McConaughey. Alright. I'm in a Lincoln. I'm going to be a lawyer. Okay, you see here. I'm going to go drive there. I'm going to solve some cases. Alright. Next we have The Little Mermaid. Loves The Little Mermaid. This is the movie that started the Disney Renaissance films. Little Mermaid is an incredible film. Next we have The Lion King. One of my favorite animation movies of all time. This Toy Story 3 is probably my favorites. But Lion King is just such a good one. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Logan. Awesome movie. I've only seen it one time. That's just because I think this movie should only be seen like once or twice, because it's not as fun as your typical. It also reminds me of Unforgiven or The Searchers. And next we have Lone Survivor. I seen this movie I think this year or last year sometime, and I enjoyed the heck out of it. Next we have Looper. Looper was a great little time travel film directed by Rian Johnson, who did Knives Out and The Last Jedi. He's great. Also, Bruce Willis is great. It's sad to hear all the stuff about Bruce Willis, but Looper was probably, I think, his last really good movie. Next, we have the Lord of the Rings trilogy. This is my favorite movie trilogy of all time. I know people are like, what, really? More than Star Wars? Yes, because all three movies are really good. Return of the Jedi for me and Star Wars is always a little weaker, but I still like that one. But Lord of the Rings, one of my favorites. This is the only way I watch Lord of the Rings. Extended edition. It's the best 12 hours of your life you could experience. Next, we have the Mad Max collection. I need to get Furiosa because that's one I don't own. But this has all the Mad Max movies: Mad Max, The Road Warrior, Beyond Thunderdome, Fury Road. Oh, I didn't even know this even had the 4K version of it. Huh, that's interesting. Anyways, love these movies. Fury Road is probably my favorites. What a day! What a lovely day! The Magnificent Seven. This is the original Magnificent Seven with, I believe it's Charles. It's Yul Brynner and Steve McQueen. Just an excellent movie. Just such a cool story. Really enjoy it. And also, I have the remake of the Magnificent Seven with Denzel and Chris Pine. Not as good, but still, it's an enjoyable movie. Next, we have Malcolm X, one of the best biopics ever made. Denzel Washington was robbed of an Oscar the year he was in this. But I absolutely love Malcolm X. It's just such an incredible film. Next, we had the Man with No Name trilogy. This includes the films A Fistful of Dollars, which is an incredible film. For a Few Dollars More, I have not seen that one. And The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. I mean, that movie is just the song alone is wow 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 wow. It's just great. I mean, and Clint Eastwood's outfit in the movie is just incredible. Next is The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, one of my favorite westerns ever made. Jimmy Stewart, John Wayne, John Ford directed. It's black and white western film. It's about should we have guns or should we not have guns. I think this is a relevant movie to even today. Next we have Power Rangers. This is the steelbook of the Power Rangers. I had Power Rangers on Blu-ray, saw the steelbook. I said I have to have that because it's such a cool steelbook. And I really like that Power Ranger movie. I'm sad that we didn't get more of those Power Rangers. Next, we have The Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I really like this Predator movie. I like this Predator. It's the only Predator movie I own. I probably need to get a collection of Predator. I might look at doing that maybe in 2026. But I really like this one. This one's great. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I mean, it's a classic line of, what are you doing? Come on, get to the shopper, come on! Next, we have Man of Steel, probably my favorite Superman movie ever made. I love Henry Cavill. I like Michael Shannon as General Zod. Just such a cool one. And the Hans Zimmer score of What Are You Going to Do When You're Not Saving the World is great. Marley, I mean, this movie, I watched, me and my girlfriend watched it, I believe this year. And it still gets you tearful. And my girlfriend, she had never seen this movie. It made her cry. And we're not dog people. So that just tells you the power of dogs dying on the screen. Next, we have The Martian. Just an incredible sci-fi film. Matt Damon is just incredible in the role. The comedy, I mean, it was the greatest. It was the best comedy of 2015, according to the Golden Globes. Such a good movie, though. Next, we have a combo pack of The Mask of Zorro and The Legend of Zorro. I have not seen Mask of Zorro in years. It's probably been 20 years since I've seen The Mask of Zorro. I was young when I saw it. So that's one of those movies I definitely wouldn't want to watch it. I want to watch it. Next we have $1 Million Arm. This is a John Hamm Disney baseball movie where they go to India to recruit cricket players to pitch, but they really don't find no cricket players. They just find Indian players who turn out to be pretty decent. It's a good baseball movie. Next, we have Miracle, another Disney sports movie. This one had Kurt Russell. It's about the miracle on ice of when the United States hockey team defeated the Soviet Union in the 1980s 1980 Olympics. And hey, we're about to have the Winter Olympics come up next year, so might be one to check out for that. Next, we have The Matrix, an awesome action movie. The movie still changed the way action movies were made. Absolutely love The Matrix. Next we have Mean Girls. I love Mean Girls. I even like the remake of Mean Girls. I definitely should get that because it was a fun musical. Love musicals. But this one, Lindsay Lohan, Rachel McAdams, stop trying to make Fletch happen. It is not going to happen. Just such a good film. Next we have Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl. This one is they hang out with this girl who has like terminal cancer. Very sad movie, very interesting movie. Really like it. Next we have Megan Levy. This is another girl and a dog story where basically she was in the, I believe she's in the Marines or Army or, yeah, it says Marines. But she has a dog and the dog helps sniff bombs. And then she's trying to adopt a dog. It's a really good movie. Now we're starting my Mission Impossible collections. We have Mission Impossible 3. Really like that Mission Impossible movie. A lot of fun. It was, this is, I think, when the series really changed over. Because I don't have the first two Mission Impossibles because I don't think they're good movies. But this one is really good. And it's J.J. Abrams who directed. Ghost Protocol, this was Brad Bird, his first live action film. This was, he brought Jerry Renner in there. When he climbs the I forget what it's called, the tower, it's just, you're like, holy crap. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation might be my favorite Mission Impossible film. I debate this and Fallout, pretty good. And this is also the first movie directed by Ralph McQuarrie, who just, who did the last 4 Mission Impossibles. Really enjoy that one. And then Mission Impossible Fallout. This one, it was a continuation of the Rogue Nation story. But also we have Henry Cavill as a bad guy. And the mustache that ruined the Justice League movie. The Joss Whedon Justice League movie. Next we have Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Because originally the second movie was going to be Dead Reckoning Part 2. And they're like, we're taking the Part 2 out. But in my mind, this is still a Part 1 movie. The last two Mission Impossible movies have not been my favorites, but they're still good movies, still enjoyable. Tom Cruise is still crazy as hell. Next we have Minority Report, such a great Steven Spielberg movie, just bear in mind, and it's probably one of my favorite Spielbergs. I am Moana! I really like Moana, it's such a good Disney movie. The musical numbers are incredible, You're Welcome, My Way is just very, very good. I can't believe they're making a live action version of that movie though. It's a little soon, I think. Moneyball, great baseball movie. Brad Pitt, all about trying to, how do we get a team but still be competitive without having to pay a crazy contract like the Yankees and Red Sox do. Next we have A Monster's Calls. This movie is sad, really sad, but it's also a really good film. Liam Neeson voices a tree. Sure, sign me up. I recently got this movie, I'm glad I did. It was Monty Python The Holy Grail. I love Monty Python, it's one of my favorite comedies. Release the hand grenade when the knights that say, neat. Next we have Morning Glory. This is Rachel McAdams. She is like the main person of a morning show. You have Harrison Ford. You have Diane, I believe that's Diane Keaton. Yeah, Diane Keaton, who just recently passed away. It's a very enjoyable movie. This is not my movie. Mortal Instruments, City of Bones. Never watched it. Don't know anything about it. I heard that movie was not that great. Next we have Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Great Jimmy Stewart movie where he's just a small town boy who becomes a senator from his local states. They try to use him in the politics, and it's just such an incredible film. Next we have Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Basically they're married, they're trying to kill each other. I mean, what more do I have to say? It also ended a relationship or marriage between Brad Pitt and Ashton Kutcher, and started another relationship between him and Angelina Jolie. Next we have Mulan. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. I love Mulan. Just the first movie is great, and the second one, it's not bad. It's a movie. It's not the best, but still, I remember watching it when we were road tripping when I was a kid. I had one of those portable DVD players, and I had Mulan too, and I watched it like many times, more than probably what you should. Next, I have Murder on the Oriental Express. Very fun whodunit. Kenneth Branagh playing that character. I definitely should get Death on an Isle, and I haven't seen A Haunting in Venice. But I really like the first two. Next, I have My Neighbor Totoro, another Hayao Miyazaki film. This one is not my favorite Miyazaki movie, but I really like the cover and I really like the steelbook. I have not opened it yet, and it's one of those I should watch. Next, we have The Negotiator. This is a Spike Lee film. I have never seen this movie. I've heard good things about it. Neighbors, hilarious comedy. Seth Rogen, Zac Efron. I think this is the movie that really changed my mind on Zac Efron wasn't just that Disney guy. He's actually a pretty decent actor. And then we have The Nice Guys, an absolute hilarious film. Russell Crowe, Ryan Gosling really play off each other, really incredible. Just absolutely love this film. Next we have The Princess Bride. Love this movie. Absolutely great story. I mean, totally, I like the whole fairy tale element. I like the bedtime story elements to the film. And also there's some movies very quotable. He was like, "My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Don't bet with Sicilian with luck. Death is on the line." Ha 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 ha! Prisoners, really good Denis Villeneuve movie. Hugh Jackman's great in it. Next we have A Quiet Place. Great little horror film. I like the way the movie's pretty much in silence. I like how they actually have a deaf actor in there. Really good movie. Quiet Place Part 2 is a sequel directed by John Krasinski. Love this film. I like the first one a little better, but I really like the second one. And Quiet Place Day 1 is good too. Don't own it, but still good. Raising Arizona is a Coen Brothers movie starring Nicolas Cage. Whenever he tries to rob the mini market in pantyhose, is hilarious. That's just Nick Cage. Next we have Rashomon. This is a movie I just picked up. This is a Japanese samurai film. I was like, ooh, Rashomon, and it was pretty reasonable. So yeah, great samurai film. Probably one of my favorite Akira Kurosawa films. Next we have Ratatouille. This is a really great film. Little rat loves food and he wants to be a chef. Just such a little good movie. Next we have Red vs. Blue Season 10. You would think this would be on the TV show section, but actually this is really made like a movie. Love Red vs. Blue. I've been rewatching it. It's my wake up show. My girlfriend loves it, so
no.
She said yes. It's opposite day.
No.
Next we have Rise of the Planet of the Apes. The beginning of the 3 Planet of the Apes movies. I have these in different orders just because of the fact that they're in different. They're just R, D, and W. Good movie though. Really like it. And I like how it's focused on the apes, where some movies just want to focus on the non-apes. Next, we have Road to Perdition. I've never seen this movie, but Tom Hanks, and I've heard it's really good. I've heard it's one more of Tom Hanks' more villainous roles, which he doesn't play a lot of those. Next, we have the remake of RoboCop. I need to own probably the original RoboCops just to say I have them. I like this remake. It's some people don't like that RoboCop's moving fast, but it's fine. Rocket Man, such a good film. Elton John, Taron Egerton plays Elton John plays sings the songs, and I think that's what makes the movie really interesting. Next we have Rocky. Love Rocky, one of the best sports movies ever made. Just the underdog story, American Dream, all that good stuff. I need to just own a collection of Rocky, because I just have Rocky 1, Rocky 4, and Rocky Balboa. I was about to say. Rocky 4 won. This is the day America defeated communism. If I can change, then you can change. We all can change. And then Rocky Balboa. Absolutely love Rocky Balboa. I like how he's like, I still have that demon in me. I have to get it out. It's just such a good film. Next we have Run the Race. Not my movie. Next we have the Rush Hour trilogies. Just got it this year. I really like Rush Hour. Do you understand the words coming down my mouth? Chris Tucker, Jackie Chan, hilarious in it. Sabrina, very good movie. Humphrey Bogart, Audrey Hepburn. Such a good little romance film. I believe it was remade, but I never watched the remake, and I'm kind of fine with that. Next we have Safe Haven. I believe this is my girlfriend's movie. Yeah, it's definitely my girlfriend's movie because it's a Nicholas Sparks film. I don't really like him. Next we have Saving Private Ryan, and an epic war movie. I think the first act of the movie is incredible. The Battle of Normandy is just incredible, and then everyone just gets picked off one by one, and then it was like, did I live a good life? Schindler's List, back-to-back Spielberg movies. I've never seen Schindler's List. I've heard it's incredible. Spielberg won an Oscar for it. I'm very interested to check it out one day. The School of Rock. Jack Black, great film, love it. Scream, the original Scream movie, love Scream, might be one of my favorite horror movies of all time. Slasher films. So I don't know if I can really consider it a horror movie. It has some scary moments, but it's not full on scary. So I messed up as I ordered the video. It's not all going to be in alphabetical now. My last section has like 2 different rows, so now I'm going to go in this section. So sorry for the confusion. Next we have The Night Before. Great little Christmas movie. It's just a fun little Seth Rogen. They get high. Very fun. Nightcrawler, the movie that Jake Gyllenhaal should have won an Oscar for. This movie is absolutely incredible. It makes you look second at journalists. No Country for Old Men, combination with Gone Baby Gone. Love both of these movies. I like Gone Baby Gone a little more. The ending is crazy. Also, No Country for Old Men is a really good movie. I think I watched it this year or last year. Really good. Next we have Now You See Me, the original. The third one came out. I have not seen the third one. I'll probably wait for it to hit streaming. The second one ruined the franchise for me because it really ruins the original, and that's a sin to film. Next, we have No Time to Die. This is the last James Bond movie to come out. This is the one movie I didn't own that wasn't in my collection. No Time to Die is great. It's just a great James Bond movie. And some people don't like the ending, but I'm okay with the ending. Next, we have a double collection of The Notebook and Lucky One. Never seen Lucky One. Don't really plan to. And Notebook I've seen. Not crazy about it. It's alright. A little overrated. Next we have Ocean's 8. This was the sequel to the Ocean's 11 series where we have Sandra Bullock who plays George Clooney's sister. I really like this movie. I really like all the different characters they have in this film. Next we have Ocean's 11. Love this film. George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Matt Damon, just to name a few. Julia Roberts. Good film. The Other Guys might be my favorite Will Ferrell movie. Absolutely incredible. Great film. You know what I'm thinking? Ain't for the bushes. Parasite, my favorite movie of 2019. This movie blew me away. I have not had a chance to rewatch it. Very looking forward to watching it again one day. Paddington 2. Have not seen the original Paddington, but I remember in one movie with Nicolas Cage where they're like, name your top 4 movies of all time, and one of it's like Paddington 2. So for that alone, I gotta watch it. I need to watch the new one too. Pale Rider. This is Clint Eastwood. He's a priest or a preacher. I'm not a big fan of that movie, to be honest with you. Patriots Day. Absolutely love this. Mark Wahlberg. And it's all about the Boston Marathon bombing. Really good movie. Patton is a biopic on General Patton, who was a general during World War II. Very interesting man. This movie really changed the way biopics were made. Next we have Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. Such an incredible film. That moment whenever the ship is going, his little boat is going down into the ocean, you completely get who this character is. Next, we have the original Planet of the Apes, Charlton Heston. I haven't seen this movie in a very long time, but that moment at the end where he goes like, "You blew it up!" When you see the Statue of Liberty and realize this isn't an alien planet, this is a planet of the apes, you're like, holy crap. Next, we have Platoon. I watched this movie this year or last year. I think it was this year. I didn't love it. I was very disappointed in that. Next, we have Pocahontas. Love Pocahontas. Watched it a lot when I was younger. I have not seen this movie in probably 10 years, 10, 15 years. Definitely one I should check out again. Next we have Pokemon Detective Pikachu. This movie was surprisingly good. Who knew they could make a live action Pokemon movie and it'd be good? And I'll be interested to see them do even more in the Pokemon universe. Next we have Porco Rosso. This is another Hayao Miyazaki film. It's a pig. He was a human. He got turned into a pig. He's a pilot. There's not much more I can say about it, but it's really good. And Michael Keaton's the main voice of the pig. Next we have The Post. This is a Tom Hanks, Meryl Streep movie directed by Spielberg. Great film about the Washington, I think it was the Washington Herald that leaked a bunch of stories. Very good film. The Prestige, another Christopher Nolan movie. This movie is great. It's about magic and not magic and magic again. And then, great twist. Great, like I said, great Nolan movie. Pulp Fiction, one of my favorite movies of all time. Probably my favorite Tarantino movie. Just so many great lines. You're like, can I have a taste of that big kahuna burger? Can I wash this down with some your tasty Sprite? And you shall know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee. Next we have Princess and the Frog. Not the best Disney movie, but like I said, I want to own all the Disney movies. And now we're back in order from where I left off. So now we're going to Searching. I love Searching. Just such an incredible film. Love it. I love how they use a different kind of like FaceTime, Skype. Very good movie. Selma is kind of a biopic on Martin Luther King and how the man wasn't perfect. I thought it did a really good job in that story. The Shallows, this is Blake Lively. I don't know if I can even say her name. I don't know if she's canceled still or not. But this is basically she's in the middle of the ocean or close to them, and there's a shark out there. If you like shark movies, you will like this one. Next we have The Searchers. Probably my favorite Western of all time. I haven't had a chance to do top 10 Westerns yet, and I don't know if I will eventually, but if I do, I will be shocked if The Searchers is not my favorite Western. It's here between this and Unforgiven, but this one's great. John Wayne at his finest. Not the most heroic character of all of the John Wayne characters, but really good movie. Next we have Serenity. I love Serenity. Like I said, it's a follow-up to the Firefly show. Not as good as Firefly, but at least we got an ending. Next we have Seven. I got this, I think, last year. And I was so glad to finally have this because Seven is one of my favorite movies of all time because what's in the box? Next we have The Seven Samurai. This is the original film which has been remade so many times between Magnificent Seven, A Bug's Life. A lot of episodes of Star Wars has remade this. Akira Kurosawa is one of the most influential filmmakers of all time. I mean, this is the guy who inspired George Lucas to make one of the films that made him inspire Star Wars. Next, we have Shakespeare in Love. This is the movie that beat Saving Private Ryan for the Oscar for Best Picture. And guess what? I agree. It's such a good movie. Great story. Next, we have The Shape of Water. This is about a girl and a fish fall in love. It's very Guillermo del Toro, and it's a very, very good movie. Next, we have Shazam! The Shazam movie. Kid becomes a superhero. Haven't seen the second one. Heard it wasn't that great. Next, we have Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law. Really liked this movie. Was very enjoyable. And we have the sequel, Sherlock Holmes: The Game of Shadows. I'm surprised they have not made a sequel to this. They keep talking about it, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Next, we have the Shrek 4 movie collections. I have to say, I watched Shrek 1 again for the first time since I saw it on VHS. The movie holds up. I was very happy about that. Because sometimes movies don't hold up. And I've only ever seen Shrek 1 and 2. I've never seen Shrek 3 or 4 forever after. And I've never seen the Puss in Boots movie, which I don't own. Next, we have Sicario. Awesome movie. Denis Villeneuve, like I said, one of my favorite directors right now. Just such a great movie. The second one was alright, not the best. Next we have Silver Linings Playbook. Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence won her Oscar for this movie. Bradley Cooper is really good in this movie as well. I really love Silver Linings Playbook. Next we have Sin City. This movie I got at Big Lots. I believe I got it this year. It still has the Big Lots thing because I have not opened it. I have never seen this. I don't know if I'll like it, but hey, it was not that expensive. Next, we have Sleeping Beauty. I remember watching Sleeping Beauty a lot when I was a kid. I watched a lot of the old Disney movies on VHS, and Sleeping Beauty is really interesting. Next we have Slumdog Millionaire. Love this film. Love the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire thing in the movie. And I just, like I said, I really like this movie. Next we have Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. An incredible film. One of the movies that inspired all animation movies to today. The music, hi ho, it's off to work we go. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. Next we have Snowpiercer. This is another movie directed by Bong Joon-ho, who did Parasite. This is basically all society lives on this train that's left. And further down the train is the poor class. The other side of it is the rich class. Chris Evans is in this movie. Very good movie. I really love Snowpiercer. Next, we have Source Code. Watch this movie this year. I think it's one of my last reviews of my classic movie review playlist. I really like Source Code. It's just such a good little time traveling movie. Next we have Spartacus. This is a Kirk Douglas directed by Stanley Kubrick. Tells the story of Spartacus about his rebellion in Rome. I am Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus. Next we have Split. Really enjoy Split. Very good sequel to the one movie I'm not going to say in case people do not know what it is. But Split, just the twist at the end, you're just like, holy crap. Next we have the original Spider-Man. Love the original Spider-Man. I will always have memories of watching that movie at the drive-in with my mom. Just absolutely love it. But Spider-Man 2 for me is the much better version of the movie. Absolutely love it. Next we have Spider-Man Homecoming. Such an awesome movie. Love the progression of the story. And also it's showing having Iron Man in more like a mentor role was really cool. Next we have Spider-Man Far From Home. This is the second of the of the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. I didn't really enjoy this movie that much. It was okay, but I think a lot of it is you're going into this movie right after Endgame, and it just can't hold up. Next we have Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the first of the Spider-Verse movies, and I have the sequels, just like the last one. I have the sequel of it on 4K. That was at the beginning, towards the beginning of this video. Next we have a steelbook of Spirited Away. Love this animation film. Such a great film. Hayao Miyazaki did such a good job. Love this one. Next we have Spy. Such an hilarious comedy with Meryl. Also really, really funny in this movie. Probably one of my favorite Jason Statham movies. Next we have Stand By Me. Very good movie. Don't you want to see a dead body? It's just Stephen King story. Very good. Next we have A Star Is Born. Such a good movie, directed by Bradley Cooper and starring Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga. Probably the best Lady Gaga movie. I like the music that she does in this movie more than I actually like Lady Gaga music. Next we have a bunch of Star Trek movies. We have Star Trek the Motion Picture, not the best Star Trek film. We got Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, one of the best Star Trek movies. I mean, Khan! Just such a good movie. And then I have And Always Shall Be Your Friend, just such a great moment. Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, Spock coming back to life, just not the best movie, but also it's always fun to see Christopher Lloyd play wacky roles. Next we have Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home. This is the movie where they go back in time and save the whales. That's all I need to say about that. Next we have Star Trek 5, The Final Frontier. I've never seen this one. I've heard it's awful. Next, we have Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country. I know Wrath of Khan is the right answer for the best Star Trek movie, but The Undiscovered Country might be my favorite Star Trek movie because it has a lot of history parallels, and I just absolutely love it. Next, I have a collection of the Next Generation Star Trek movies. This has all 4 of them. Probably the best one, I always think it's an argument, is Star Trek First Contact. Now we're moving on to the rebooted series of Star Trek. We have Star Trek 2009. Love the rebooted version of it. I really like Chris Pine and as Captain Kirk, Zoe Saldana as Uhura, and Zachary Quinto as Spock. And I like the whole kind of remake of Star Wars elements to it. Next we have Wrath of Khan. Not the biggest fan of Benedict Cumberbatch as Khan. I get it. He has the intelligence for the role, but just, it's okay. And Star Trek Beyond. Very good film. Nope, sorry. Nope, we'll start that again. Star Trek Beyond, not my favorite Star Trek movie. I think I want to just have all the Star Trek movies. Next we have Straight Outta Compton. This is the biopic on NWA. Very good movie actually. I never really know who the NWA was before I watched the movie. I mean, I'm a white kid from Kentucky. Why would I actually know anything about them? And next we have Stillwater. Very good movie. Matt Damon was in it. Very enjoyed that one. And then we have Superbad. Hilarious comedy. Not for everybody, but it's very enjoyable film. Next we have Circus. This is a Bruce Willis movie where he going to like surrogate bodies. Not a bad movie. Steve Jobs, absolutely love this biopic. Michael Fassbender. Takes place at 3 major press conferences in Apple's history. Very good movie. The Sting, never seen it, but I love Robert Redford and Paul Newman, so I think I would like it. Next we have the good Suicide Squad movie. Really like this movie. I think this movie is really awesome. Next we have Superman the movie. Absolutely love the original Superman movie. I mean, it is what created superhero movies. Next we have the 2025 Superman movie. Really enjoyed this movie. Great start to the DCU, I guess is what we're calling it. I'm hoping like Supergirl's good this coming up here. Next we have Sword and Stone. Not my favorite Disney movie, but it's not terrible. Next we have Tag. I've seen bits and pieces of this movie. It's absolutely hilarious. Next we have Teen Titans Go to the Movies. I've never seen this, but I've heard it's really good, and it was really cheap at Big Lots. Next we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This was the Michael Bay produced film. It was better than it should have been. Next I have The Terminator. Absolutely incredible movie. Not as good as T2, but still very good. Another James Cameron movie. Titanic. An absolutely spectacle of watching the ship go down. Just absolutely breathtaking. Next we have The Theory of Everything. Really love this movie. Just a great biopic on Stephen Hawking. Next is This Is Where I Leave You. This is not even my movie. This is my girlfriend's movie. Next we have the Thor 3 movie collection. This was a cool little set I got. I like 2 of the Thor movies. Thor 2 sucks. Next I have the Toy Story collection, because in my mind, there's only 3 movies. Toy Story 4 it's like a fan film, because Toy Story 3 ends perfectly. I mean, whenever they're going down to the pit, and Toy Story 2 is really good too, and the original is awesome. Next I have Training Day. I've never seen Training Day. It's one of those movies I definitely need to watch. Next we have Trouble with the Curve. Great baseball movie with Clint Eastwood. Amy Adams is also very good. Also Justin Timberlake. Next we have Troy. I really like Troy. I'm very interested. I heard this year that Christopher Nolan was originally talked to do the original Troy movie, but he got picked over by I believe it's Amadeus is the director's name. I can't Wolfgang something. But Troy's very interesting film. It could be better. I'm looking forward to Christopher Nolan's Odyssey. That will probably be really high on my top 10 anticipated for next year. True Grit, the original film. I've never seen the original, but it's what won John Wayne his Oscar. Next, we have the remake of True Grit. Once again, this one I actually have seen. I really love it. Also, it has a young Haley Steinfeld who turned into a megastar after that movie. Next, we have Three Kings. I've heard this is really good. It's a David O. Russell movie. Definitely need to check that out. Next, we have To Kill a Mockingbird. Absolute classic of a film. Next we have The Town, one of the best action movies. Ben Affleck directed the hell out of this. Absolutely love it. Next we have Unforgiven. Awesome movie. Probably one of my 2 favorite westerns ever made. Just great ending to the movie. Unknown, a not bad Liam Neeson movie. Not the best, but still not bad. The Untouchables is about them trying to take out Al Capone. It's got Kevin Costner in there. It's also got Sean Connery. Very good. Upgrade, cool little sci-fi kind of Terminator style film. Love Upgrade. Unbreakable. This was probably my favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie, but kind of I feel like this came out before superheroes really got big again. Really like that one. Uncharted. I saw bits and pieces of it the other day, and it made me kind of want to rewatch the movie. Uncut Gems. Really enjoyable film. Adam Sandler was really good in it. He's a better actor what people give him credit for. Next we have the 3 combo pack of V for Vendetta, Watchmen Director's Cut, Constantine. Best movie on this is V for Vendetta. I've never seen Constantine, and I saw Watchmen here for the first time last year, and I was very underwhelmed. Next we have Valkyrie. This is about them trying to kill Hitler. Tom Cruise, very good movie. Next we have A Walk Among the Tombstones. I've never seen this movie, but I heard it's good. Wall Street, Greed, it's good. Never seen it. Walk the Line, one of my favorite music biopics, directed by James Mangold, one of my favorite directors. War for the Planet of the Apes was a great finale to the Planet of the Apes Dawn of the Rise trilogy. Absolutely love that film. Next we have Warcraft. This movie is a lot better than what people give it credit for, and I had to say I really enjoy Warcraft. Warm Bodies, I had never seen this movie, but I hear I will really like it when I do eventually watch. Next we have Warrior, one of my favorite sports movies to come out in the last few years, or 10 years, and it was kind of like Rocky, just, I'm not going to say better, but it was very, it's a more modern version of Rocky. The Way Back, this came out like right when COVID hit, and it was actually a really good basketball movie. It made my top 10 a year because there was nothing because of COVID. Next we have Wedding Crashers, an absolute hilarious film. Love it. This is the original West Side Story. I really like the original West Side Story. It's a classic film. And then I have the remake of a West Side Story directed by Steven Spielberg. An awesome movie. Just, I really like the remake of it. Probably maybe even better than the original. I don't know. Next, Where the Crawdads Sing. Never seen the movie. It's not my movie, but it's in my collection because it's my girlfriend's movie. Wind River. This is another Taylor Sheridan movie. As I said, I liked Taylor Sheridan before it was cool. Love that film. The last movie I bought in my collection is When Harry Met Sally. I absolutely love this film. Very good. Very enjoyable. Next we have Whiplash. I got this movie I think last year for Christmas. My girlfriend bought it for me. I love Whiplash. It's such an incredible movie, and J.K. Simmons is incredible. Next we have When Marnie Was There. This is a Studio Ghibli film, not directed by Hayao Miyazaki. It's the other guy. This movie is really, really good. If you have not checked this one out, it's really good to watch. Next, we have another Studio Ghibli film. This is Hayao Miyazaki's When the Wind Rises. I love this movie because it's a biopic. It kind of hits on a little bit of history. It's not 100% accurate, but still very, very good. Next, we have Taken, the first Taken movie and the only Taken movie I own because the others are garbage. I don't know who you are, but I know what you've done. If you leave her alone, I will not harm you. But if you do not, I will find you and I will kill you. Good luck. I told you I would find you. Just awesome movie. Next we have Tangled. Absolutely great Disney film. For me, this has started the new wave of Disney films with this and then Frozen and Moana. Just very good. Next, I have the Steelbook of The Wolf of Wall Street. Absolutely love this movie and such a cool steelbook. Next, we have The Wolverine. Very good movie. Wolverine goes to Japan. Kind of was like, okay, maybe interested in watching Wolverine again. There's another James Mangold movie. Next we have Wonder Woman. This is Wonder Woman. She's in World War I. She meets Chris Pine. And in the No Man Land scene alone makes the movie like, holy crap, this was good. Next we have The World's End. This is the end of the Cornetto trilogy, which was Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead. This is not my favorite one of the story. I've only seen it one time, so it's definitely one that I should check out again. Next I have the X-Men collection. This is all 3 of the original X-Men movies. I really like the X-Men movies. Next we have X-Men First Class. Absolutely love First Class. Probably my favorite of the X-Men movies. One of my favorites between this and Days of Future Past, which is kind of like a remake of Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Next we have X-Men Apocalypse. Not my favorite X-Men movie. I really wish, because I love Apocalypse and I really want a good Apocalypse. Hopefully the MCU, whenever we get to the X-Men movies, we can make some good ones. Next we have Yesterday. Like, he wakes up and he's the only one that remembers the Beatles. Such a good film. Next we have Yojimbo. It's an awesome samurai film, incredible film. Absolutely love Yojimbo. This is Fistful of Dollars, which I talked about earlier. This was the movie that this movie, the people at Mayo Jimbo sued them because like they just remade our movie. Next we have Young Guns. I've never seen Young Guns. I heard I like it. And next we have Your Name. One of my favorite movies, favorite anime movies. The animation makes this movie incredible to watch. Absolutely love that film. Next we have Zero Dark 30. Awesome Catherine Bigelow film. Just a great story and very interesting. Next we have Zombieland. Zombieland is I just got this recently. Absolutely love Zombieland. Even I like the second one. It's a very good film. And my final movie is Zootopia. I just watched Zootopia 2 and I really enjoyed it. I would definitely buy that when it eventually comes out. And I said I was done, but I'm not done yet because I haven't talked about my favorite film franchise. The reason why I have this YouTube channel, that's Star Wars. So I have Star Wars in its own separate movie collection, TV collection, all of it connected. I have all my books set together with my movies and TV. So it's always fun to highlight that. So let's begin. First off, I have Star Wars, the prequel trilogy. These are all on Blu-ray. I just don't see a reason to upgrade some of these to 4K. I don't always have to upgrade all my stuff to 4K, but I really like the prequel trilogy. Even though episodes 1 and 2 are rough to get through, episode 3 is a really good movie. I quote episode 3 so many times. So it's like, you were the chosen one. You're supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them. Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness. Such a good film. And then unlimited power. Next we have the Clone Wars. I just bought this recently on Walmart. I found it. I've been looking for this for years, and it is the entire collection of seasons 1 through 7. I absolutely love that I got this because I finally canceled my Disney Plus, so I'm trying to acquire all Star Wars and physical media. So I'm hoping to. There's some other ones I want. I want the Bad Batch. I want all Rebels. I don't have all the Rebels, but very good that I have that. Next, I have Solo: A Star Wars Story. This one actually is in 4K. Solo: A Star Wars Story. I have this in 4K. Really like Solo. I think it gets a bad rep. Next, we have the 2 seasons of Star Wars Rebels, Seasons 1 and Season 2. Enjoy both those seasons. Season 2 is probably the best of Rebels. Maybe Season 3 is the best, but I don't know that. Next, we have Andor, Season 1. Really, really like Andor. I need to own Season 2. I should have probably waited to buy this because there's a combo pack of Andor Season 1 and 2 together. Oh well. This is still looks so pretty cool. Next we have Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. This is an awesome steelbook that I bought when it came out, and I was like, I have to have the steelbook of this. Look how great this is. I love it. Next we have the original Star Wars trilogy, episode 4 through 6. Empire Strikes Back is my favorite Star Wars movie of all time. I absolutely love the original Star Wars trilogy. This is another buy I got this year, and that is the collection of The Mandalorian. This is seasons 1 through 3. I got this for a really good deal. I think I spent like $24, and I feel like that's a really good deal for 3 seasons of a TV show, especially a Disney TV show, because they always put their stuff physically. But Mandalorian, I'm definitely going to rewatch Mandalorian before Mandalorian and Grogu comes out this year. And next we have Star Wars: The Force Awakens. When I saw Force Awakens, I really liked it. It's gotten weaker over the years, but it's still enjoyable. And the last movie I do own Episode 9. I lent it to a friend, and I've never gotten it back, which is okay. I have Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Like I said, there's a good movie. There's a good Star Wars movie in this movie. It's just not the version of the movie we got, and unfortunately, I don't know if we have a really good version of this movie. So, guys, that ends my 2025 movie update. I will probably get more movies. I did order a couple more movies but I've already recorded it, so we're past the end. That will show up on the 2026 collection. Guys, do you love physical media? I love physical media. Physical media is dying. It feels like all the stores that I used to go to are slowly dying out. Eventually, like, my PlayStation will no longer allow you to buy and watch movies, but I will still have these movies to watch, and I don't really want to buy movies digitally. I like to be able to put them on a wall and be like, man, don't those look pretty? So overall, guys, what's your physical media look like? What is your holy grail movie that you own in your collection? And do you watch movies at home, or do you try to just watch movies streaming now? So whatever it is, comment below, let me know. And guys, if you'd like to feel like thumbs up, subscribe, see more, and tell your friends about Easy Nation. All too easy.